Welcome to The Explainer. We're going to kick things off today with a pretty big question. Have you ever thought that maybe, just maybe, your home's design could be holding you back? We're going to dive into the ancient principles of Vastu Shastra and explore how your living space might be influencing, well, everything, from your bank account to your mental peace. You can kind of think of it as an architectural blueprint for positive vibes, right? It's all about creating spaces that support you instead of draining you, helping you grow physically and mentally. So, where do we even start with something like this? Well, according to Vastu, it all starts literally from the ground up. We're talking before a single wall even gets built. See, the idea is that the energy of the land you build on becomes the very foundation of your life. Pick the wrong spot, and you could feel stuck, like you're running in place. But the right one, that could be the launch pad you need. So what are we looking out for? There are a couple of landmines to avoid. T-point plots, where a road just ends right at your front door. Our expert says those carry a risk of what's called mrityuhani, a major loss. And honestly, it kind of makes practical sense too, right? Think about a car losing its brakes. Then you've got corner plots, which are said to bring constant friction and, get this, even unexpected medical bills. And look, this isn't just some abstract theory. This quote is from our Vastu expert's own life. He bought a plot, and suddenly loans were just piling up. He felt totally trapped. But when he sold it, he bought 2 flats within 2 years. It's a crazy powerful example of how much a piece of land's energy can stick you. Okay, so what do you want in a plot? Simple rules here. Go for a square or rectangle. You want a slight slope downwards toward the northeast. And this is interesting, avoid super black soil, which is said to kind of soak up your wealth. It's all about building on a solid, prosperous foundation. All right, let's head inside and see how this energy flows through the house. So you walk in the door. That first impression, that, vibe you get from a space, that's usually set right there in the living room. And the goal for your living room should be clarity, not confusion. You can create that with subtle things. Yeah, like some light music or a nice scent. But the big one, the one that really matters, is what you put on your walls. This is where it gets really fascinating. Think about art. If you hang a picture of a nature scene, your brain gets it instantly. But abstract art? If your brain can't figure out what it's looking at, it gets stuck in this little loop, constantly trying to process it. That creates this low-level mental distraction in your own home. And it's not just about confusing art. Hanging visuals that create conflict is a big no-no. We're talking war scenes, aggressive images, even mythological battles from, say, the Mahabharata. The idea is that these can subconsciously create a combative vibe in the house. And who wants that? The goal is peace, right? Not a constant underlying struggle. All right, let's get to the real heart of it. Fortune, family, and flow. We're talking about the parts of your home that are believed to control your money and your sleep. When it comes to your finances, Vastu has this concept of a money triangle. There are 3 key directions in your home that are super important. Okay, this chart is basically your financial cheat sheet. Check it out. The north is all about money coming in, your opportunities, so you want to avoid reds and yellows there. The southeast, that's your working capital, your cash flow. Keep it free of water, clutter, and blue colors. And finally, the southwest. This is your savings and stability. You want to avoid water, pits, or fire elements here to keep it secure. But hey, it's not all about the money coming in, is it? Where you sleep, where you recharge, that's just as critical. I mean, that's what sets your energy for the entire next day. So where should you sleep for success? Here's an interesting tip. A bedroom in the south is said to promote recognition for your work. A west bedroom, on the other hand, helps you turn your efforts into actual profit. The expert even says the main breadwinner should probably avoid the southwest bedroom, as it can lead to more debt. So you can kind of choose a room that matches your goals. What do you need more of right now? Recognition or gains? And there are a few other simple rules for restful sleep. Try to sleep with your head pointing south. Big one here, avoid photos of deities or gurus in the bedroom. Instead, hang pictures of your personal goals. Family photos are totally fine if they make you feel good. The whole point is to make your bedroom a space that supports your ambitions and lets your mind switch off. Spiritual stuff has its own place, but this room is all about you. Okay, I know this can feel like a lot. Feeling a little overwhelmed? Don't be. Let's talk about a few simple shifts you can make, like right now, that could have a really big impact. Let's start with the clock. Your time should always be flowing forward, right? Well, a stopped clock is more than just an annoyance or a dead battery. In Vastu, it's a powerful symbol for stalled progress in your work and in your life. So, there are a few rules for clock placement. Put it on a north or east wall. A round shape is best because it represents flow. And yeah, definitely avoid stopped clocks and try to avoid black-colored ones too. It's just a perfect example of how a super simple everyday thing can carry so much symbolic weight. The message? Keep things moving forward. Okay, next up, photos of ancestors. Honoring them is obviously super important in many cultures. But according to Vastu, where you place their pictures matters a lot. You want to make sure you're receiving their blessings, not accidentally creating obstacles for yourself. So here's how to do it right. You want to place ancestor photos in the southwest corner of your home, hang them on a wall that faces either south or west, and, importantly, keep them separate from photos of living family members. Putting them in the northeast, which is the direction for deities, is considered a major no-no. It's said to block your progress because you're putting them in the wrong energetic spot. When you start looking at it this way, you realize that your home is constantly communicating with you. Every single object, every color, every direction, it's all part of this bigger conversation about your life's energy and where you're headed. So, what is your home saying? Take a look around you right now. The answer might just be the key to your next breakthrough. Thanks for watching.